How can we set up Photoshop to autosave? Why doesn't Photoshop autosave? It seems like it would be a common feature, but Photoshop doesn't autosave because it doesn't want to interrupt your workflow as you're working. There's a couple things that we can do to help in case you have a Photoshop document that crashes. The first thing to do is anytime you have an image open, for example, if I go to File, New, and I create a new image, right now it says Untitled and it's unsaved. The most important thing to do is save it right away. So go to File, Save As. Once we save this file to our computer, now Photoshop will automatically save recovery files. To be clear, these are recovery files, not automatic backups in Photoshop, because they're just for when Photoshop crashes. But if you don't save your document first, these will not be created. If you want to choose how often these recovery files are created, go to Photoshop Settings, or if you're on Windows, go to Edit Settings. Then go to File Handling. Right here, you can see automatically save recovery information every, and then you can choose the interval. Go ahead and click OK. And again, that's only for recovery files. If you want to increment and version control your files, select File, Save As, or Save as a Copy. And in this way, you can increment your versions. For example, I'll just go ahead and say Save As. Then I can say My Document 01 or your own naming conventions. I often will label them the date in YYY-MM-DD. And then when I'm working on something all the time, I'll add in HH-MM for the minutes. I'll do this every time, and that way I can just see where my documents are, and I go back in time and recover what I'm working on. Unfortunately, Photoshop does not have a way to automatically do this, but you can do this and save yourself some trouble by always saving your document, setting the recovery settings, and version controlling your documents.